The Russian Tu-22M bomber is considered a crucial element of Russia's nuclear deterrence. It is capable of carrying nuclear warheads with a maximum speed of up to 2.3 Mach. However, recently, Ukrainian drones managed to completely destroy these bombers. Not only that, on August 29th, Ukraine carried out airstrikes on a Russian airbase in the Pskov region, destroying 2 IL-76 transport planes and severely damaging 2 more. Satellite images confirmed the wreckage of the IL-76 planes. On August 19th, Ukrainian drones attacked a Russian airbase in the northern Novgorod region, completely destroying a Tu-22M bomber. Then, on August 21st, Ukraine struck a military airfield in Russia's Kaluga region, destroying another Tu-22M bomber. Satellite images show that on August 16th, the airbase had several Tu-22M3 bombers parked, but by August 21st, they were all removed, and evidence of bomb explosions was visible where the bombers had been parked. Images circulating online depict the Tu-22M3 bombers engulfed in flames after being hit by drones, with the entire fuselage reduced to ashes, rendering them unusable. According to the Russian Defense Ministry, on August 19th, around 10 a.m. local time, a helicopter-type drone launched the attack on an airbase located north of Belarus, very close to St. Petersburg. The airbase is more than 600 kilometers from Ukrainian territory. Russia did not anticipate an attack in this area. Ukraine's target is Russia's Tu-22 backfire bomber. The backfire entered service in 1972 and is similar to the American B-1B bomber, featuring variable sweep wings. In simple terms, it can adjust its wing angles based on different flight conditions. However, there is a significant difference between Russian aircraft and American ones. American variable sweep wings can adjust to any angle and are controlled by powerful onboard computers, selecting the best sweep angle for the current conditions. The most famous example is the F-14 Tomcat, which benefits from variable sweep wings, allowing it to achieve optimal maneuverability in various aerial combat scenarios. On the other hand, Russian variable sweep wings are different. Take the Tu-22 for example, it has only 4 preset sweep angles. Moreover, these angles are manually selected by the pilot. The maximum sweep angle can reach 60 degrees, allowing the backfire to enter supersonic cruise mode, achieving speeds of 1.8 to 2.3 Mach. So, while both are technically called variable sweep wings, the technology used by the United States and the Soviet Union is from different eras. Regardless, the Tu-22M3 backfire bomber remains one of Russia's most advanced strategic bombers. It ceased production in 1997 but still serves in the Russian Air Force with around 60 aircraft as of 2023. If the Russian information is accurate and the attack was carried out by a helicopter drone, it couldn't have originated from Ukrainian territory. Quadcopter drones have slower speeds, and covering a distance of 600 kilometers would take at least 6 hours. A more plausible explanation is that Ukrainian special forces infiltrated Russian territory with drones and launched them near the airbase. This is one advantage of helicopter drones: they have no specific requirements for takeoff locations. In contrast, traditional fixed-wing drones like Turkey's TB2 need regular airports for takeoff and landing. You wouldn't find suitable launch sites within Russian territory, making the use of helicopter drones the only practical choice. Ukraine's recent airstrikes, conducted by special forces, have undeniably struck a blow to Russian military morale. This essentially means that no Russian airbase is safe, whether in the north or in the Far East. Let's take a look at another airstrike. On August 29th, Ukraine deployed drones to launch an attack on an airbase in Pskov Oblast. At least 2 IL-76 transport planes were completely destroyed, while 2 others were damaged and rendered inoperable. Satellite images show that 2 IL-76 turned into wreckage. Recently, Ukraine released video footage. The attack occurred in the middle of the night. Ukrainian drones precisely hit the center of the IL-76, igniting a fierce fire that ultimately resulted in the complete destruction of the transport aircraft. Another video captured by local residents shows a massive fire and thick smoke rising from the airbase in the distance, underscoring the severity of the damage caused by Ukraine's airstrike. The location of this airstrike is near the border with Estonia. The head of Ukraine's intelligence agency, Budanov, stated to reporters that this attack was launched from within Russian territory. It's evident that Ukraine's airstrike was carried out by Ukrainian special forces who infiltrated Russian territory, positioned drones near the airbase, and targeted the IL-76. The IL-76 is currently Russia's primary aircraft for airlift operations, similar in function to the U.S. Air Force's C-17. The IL-76 is also a standard equipment for Russia's airborne troops. The airbase is operated by the 334th Aviation Regiment, and they have been operating IL-76 aircraft since 1979. There are approximately 20 IL-76 stationed there. In the entire Russian Air Force, there are currently around 100 active IL-76 transport planes. Losing 4 in a single day represents a significant blow to Russia's airlift capability. In a span of just 2 weeks, Ukrainian special forces managed to infiltrate Russian territory and conduct drone airstrikes on multiple Russian airbases, damaging or destroying 4 IL-76 and damaging a Tu-22M3 backfire bomber. These frequent attacks pose a considerable challenge to Russia. Most of Russia's air defense assets are deployed to the front lines, leaving limited resources to defend these deep inland military bases. Recent reports indicate that Russia has withdrawn its remaining air defense forces from the Kuril Islands, located near Japan. Satellite imagery from before 2020 showed the presence of S-300 missile systems on the islands. However, in the latest satellite images, it's clear that all air defense systems on these islands have disappeared. Furthermore, not only air defense missiles, but Russia is also refurbishing old tanks and self-propelled artillery stored in military bases on Sakhalin Island and sending them to the front lines in Ukraine. This demonstrates that Russia is currently stretched thin on the front lines. In recent weeks, there have been almost weekly drone attacks on Moscow. Multiple airbases in Russia's heartland have been targeted by Ukrainian drones. In the foreseeable future, we can expect more Ukrainian airstrikes. We may also witness more Su-30s, IL-76, and Tu-22 bombers being destroyed by Ukraine on their airfields. The fires of war are not confined to Ukraine, they are spreading towards Russia, reaching St. Petersburg and Moscow.